couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And it's the Utah State alum quarterback. Year 6 of his career, year 4 as a starter now. It's Jordan Love.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 16 carries, good for 91 yards. Working on second down. Love escapes the pocket. Completes this one to Kraft. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that is a Packers first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Tootin on first and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Love now. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Tootin headed left. Pushing for the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. And that right there is a statement touchdown to begin this game, Brock. Carving a path right into that end zone.
Yeah, coming off a week where you just had to scrap and claw to get the victory, maybe a little extra margin would help this time, huh?
Yeah, well, a good start here, right, as they try to, what everybody does these days, stacking wins, Brock. They're trying to stack things to get that win. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. Steering the ship, approaching a decade now in the NFL, the former #1 overall pick, Baker Mayfield.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns, yeah, played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. He won't be able to get past the line. Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Mayfield to throw. This one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear from the birds.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Love. Forced out to his right. Kraft has it. And he gets home. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, his 3rd of the year. PAT is up and good from Little. It's a 14-0 game here early.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Johnson with a return here. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. As the Buccaneer offense heads back out, let's take a look at their coordinator, Zach Robinson. It's first year running the Bucs offense for the former NFL QB. He was with the rival Falcons the last 2 years, and before that, he was a trusted assistant of Sean McVay with the Rams. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 21 carries, 117 yards. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Micah Parsons. And that loss means it's 3rd down, now in 12.
It's now 3rd and
Sometimes
12.
I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Man in motion here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate.
He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Devin Bush. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Love on 3rd and short. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swap there. They're going to face 4th down.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting this one out with Charbonnet. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Second down, here's Baker. In trouble, and he's going to go down. Hit back at his own 9. Micah Parsons.
An 8-yard loss.
The first of the year for a guy who had 12 of them, 12 sacks last season. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Baker now. He beams one, deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will have this across that. Before they manage to stop it. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Here's Baker to throw. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and goal. Here's Charbonnet. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd, Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this one through the end zone. That brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Avoid some trouble there. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Yeah, cover guys go shut it down. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Throwing, it's Love. Short pass brought in. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that gives Green Bay the first down.
Zion McCollum on the tackle. A gain of 12. First down, Green Bay.
Now Love on the play fake. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to the... He's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. It's a screen pass, Charbonnet. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on second down. Mayfield set to pass. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Oh, what a huge play there. 38 yards. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. North of Raymond James Stadium coming up. They'll come up on first and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's Baker. He's got Hurst over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
From the red zone now.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ted Hurst with his first NFL touchdown. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so wipe the touchdown away. He did not make the catch.
A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive with so little time remaining. Reeled in by Jaden Reed. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
A gain of 12.
Here's Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
First down, Packers.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Love now to throw. On the move, headed right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Hey, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, here's Love. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. What a start to the year he is having, Brock. Reels in another. That is his 3rd interception already.
And what he's really doing is putting himself on the scouting report of the offense. You better be careful if you're going to put it in this guy's area because he'll take it away.
Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the 3rd. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. To throw, Mayfield. This is complete to Schultz. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is good for a Buccaneer first down.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bucs will set up for the
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Throwing, Baker. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Hand off to Tootin. And he's going to be hit sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Love looking to pass. It's cut right side by Watson. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that will be good for Packers first down.
19 yards. And the Packer first down.
Play action. Love. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Love now. Gets this one to Watson. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Tootin. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2. And that is a Packers first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Buying some time right. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
6-yard pickup.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down give to Tootin. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Play fake. It's Love. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch. So give him 1 on that short completion. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now Love. He finds his man. Nobody else has him. Look how alone he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Tucker Kraft. His 6th of the year, 2nd in this game. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And while this isn't one for the record books, Brock, I know that you've been really impressed with just how he's owned the pace and schedule for much of this game. The stat line looking pretty impressive at this point as well. Look at this. He's found the weaknesses in the defense and capitalized. And he gets home. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Zach Charbonnet, his 4th of this season.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Out now runs the Packer offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the side.
Oh, what a hit! Starts the ball loose! And this one belongs to the Buccaneers!
We got a close game here. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
38-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the draw, this is Charbonnet. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Baker now. That one's good to Godwin. And they stop him. He's right down along that 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Baker is set, 1st and 10. And he's up to 9 of 15 passing after that last completion.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down. It's a gain of 3 on the final play of quarter 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Here's Mayfield on 2nd. Finds his man. It's Godwin. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 27-yard
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. Inside give here for Tootin. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love. He finds Watson over the middle. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that gives Green Bay the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Packers.
There's Love to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
It's a gain
That's
of
what
8.
you call
Brings up
efficiency.
2nd and
Exactly
2.
what you're looking for in 1st down.
42-yard line.
Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working on 2nd down. Love. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It took a blow to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 2 yards to go.
Here's Love. Pass brought in by Watson. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the 1st.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Throwing, it's Love. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Tyke Smith on the coverage.
Back to the air, Love. Throw left side to Watson. And a good pickup here. Managed about 9 on that 2nd down completion. Here comes play number 8 of the drive. 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
Here's Tootin up the middle. Give him 2 yards. Stop made pretty quickly there. And that will be good for Packers' 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down, Green Bay.
Love now to throw. Complete over the middle. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bucs' 31-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that is a Packers 1st down.
Down at the 26. A gain of 5. 1st down, Packers.
To the air with Love. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. All right, so trailing right now. Looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
Throwing on second down. Here's Love. That's incomplete left side. That time didn't read. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. From the gun, Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Here he is to throw. This is Reed working the right side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Tootin gets it on the draw. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5. Especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Setting up to pass. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin. You don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. That 1st down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
3-yard line.
Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure and nails it. And now an opposing field goal will only tie us here.
Buccaneers 24.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason, can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. So 1st down from the 41. He'll look to throw it. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Seven seconds left. This might be our final play here. Here's Mayfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Packers come up with the interception that clinches the win. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill,